Monday, the MASH unit races against time to save a critically wounded soldier. Then it's a hilarious day at WKRP, followed by Lou Grant. The Emmy Award-winning series premieres with an all-new episode. Don't miss Ed Asner as Lou Grant, following MASH and WKRP, Monday night starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
The inside.
When you see me in magazines, I'm the pose, the clothes, and the makeup. But the real me is no pose. My clothes and my makeup. Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline. That's right, Maybelline. Great Lash has collagen protein. It's hypoallergenic dermatologist tested. Conditions as it thickens. Makes lashes look thicker and thicker. It not only looks good, it is good. Great Lash. Conditions as it thickens by Maybelline.
Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener.
There were times when I wasn't sure whether I should say some of the things that I wanted to say.
Right.
And then whenever I felt that way, then I knew that I had to say it, you know. So
Yeah.
because I'm the type of person who's spent, you know, the majority of their life trying to fit into whatever I perceived other people's idea of me was.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's a nightmare, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. You just want to break down and cry. You think,
Yeah.
you know, I was convinced enough that I was a second-class citizen, that I was inferior as a person, and that the only way for me to become a person was to, you know, go to some conference where I could learn to not be that way anymore.
Right.
I mean, that makes me sad, and it makes me angry. I'm angry that I have had friends tell me, you know, your self-esteem has really never even had a chance. You had one thing after another, you know, from your family to the situations that you've been in, just bad luck, where you
Right.
just, you know, you just didn't have any sort of way to have any sort of confidence at all, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And it's like, you know, here I am at 42 now, and I think, I want to swear now. Can I swear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
I decided to re-release my album Fearless because on one hand there are people who are just discovering my music right now, but then on the other hand there are people who have had this album for a year now. So I have this scope of exactly what I think these albums should sound like, and when I write a new song, if I feel like it's more in the category of fearless.
Following your dreams is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, because they don't think you can do nothing they can't do.
Exactly, bingo.
Right? You know what I mean? It's like, It's a lonely, scary, dangerous pursuit, and you got to be willing to risk everything to become that seed of what you believe is in there. You got to be fearless. You got to be relentless.
I just wrapped my first headlining tour, and I could not have wished for a more wonderful first touring experience. I've opened up for, it seems like every country headliner out there, and getting to go out on my own this year was one of the most amazing, unforgettable experiences of my life. I'm going to think back to those moments standing on that stage, hearing that incredible crowd noise come at me. The screaming that happened on that tour from the crowd was at a volume level I've never really experienced before. So those are...
I don't know where I got this confidence from. I just have it. And you physically can't share confidence. It comes from within, and if don't have it, they don't have it, and that's their problem. I like myself, I would myself, and I do everything that I do to please myself.
You know, I get excited about everything. I get really excited about every accomplishment, and I never want to get to the point where success and nominations and things like that ever seem just like something that happens every day.
I have never built, lived, or owned a home that did not have that driveway with gates on both sides. Never. That was the biggest motivating. So my advice is you have to find a dream that's so big that it overwhelms all of your fears and causes you to never give up. Now, you're going to think about quitting no matter what you do. I mean, I've thought about it many times, but I always just kept thinking about that house. And I've always dreamed of buying my mother and father a real house. And, you know, and before they died, I was able to do all of that. Bought them houses and everything. So you just got to find the right motivation. There's some other pieces to that. I'll tell you that on the next break.
I was brought up by two parents who taught me that, you know, the world doesn't owe you anything. You have to work for everything you get, and you have to be appreciative of every bit of success that the world gives you, because it's not something that anybody owes you. I remember driving the same streets of my hometown in Hendersonville, Tennessee when I was 14 years old, the same streets I drive now. And back then, my life was so different. And the things that I'm doing now were only things that I could dream about back then.
Taylor Swift every night inside the Oculus Rift, after Mr. and the Mrs. finish dinner and the dishes. And now the future's definition is so much higher than it was last year. It's like the images have all become real. Someone's living my life for me out in the mirror. historians find us, we'll be in our homes, plugged into our hubs, skin and bones, a frozen smile on every face. As the stories replay, this must have been a wonderful place.
I want to tell you about two men, each facing his own crisis. The first man you know rather well. The second is a patient here. Well, the first man thought he was facing a crisis. But what he was really doing was trying to impress someone. He was looking for recognition, encouragement, a pat on the back. And whenever that recognition seemed threatened, he reacted rather childishly. Blamed everyone for his problems but himself, because he was thinking only of himself.
The two men trying to travel across the country in a helium balloon named Super Chicken bailed out tonight over Columbus, Ohio, because of a thunderstorm.
If you're a high school graduate or about to be, you can join the Army now and take up to 12 months to report for duty. That way, if you qualify, we can guarantee you the skill training that makes you happiest. And we think a happy soldier is worth waiting for.
One of my favorite things Foucault ever. now we can lay down, take a nap. But Foucault,
you can, and I will analyze you.
Foucault said it's better to have a king because you can see the king coming at least, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and then you can defend yourself, and you can, unlock your defiance, like an authentic form of defiance, you know? And relating to the power structure that way, he thought was more natural to the human disposition or the human experience or whatever.
It's funny that you bring up that specific article. That article was just like a cosmic ego killer, because I remember doing the interview and they were like, oh, it's going to come out in a couple of months, and I was sober. And when the interview came out, I was like struggling with substance abuse again at that time. I remember reading that and thinking like, well, now I have shattered the image of who I was telling everybody I was.
Fast forward to now, where the power structure is largely sending these messages of like, be yourself, have fun, find something you're passionate about, be an individual, be a rebel, you know, be a like, and those messages, when the power structure is telling you to rebel, it makes it so that it's very difficult to have an authentic form of rebellion.
I was walking from a venue once and alone, and like looked behind me, and there was somebody like walking pretty fast behind me, and I was like, what the freaked out, and I was walking to my hotel. And so I kind of like pick up the pace a little bit and walk faster, and he starts running after me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm being chased. And then the guy is like, hey, I'd never chase you. I just want you to sign something. He was like actively chasing me.
And it is in no way a good thing that unless you take a really macro view, but in the day-to-day now, people are they are experiencing psychic trauma. A lot of people that I know are like in a way that they probably haven't in their life, or they're scared.
I don't wanna
You want to tell me what you and BJ were talking about?
Same thing he always talks about.
What's that?
Fingers, smiles, teeth, booties.
Was there anything about that you found upsetting?
No, I'll tell you what I find upsetting is being in here. I want you to get me out of here. I don't care how you do it. You can put me on a plane, on a train, on a bus, on a slow boat to China.
Let it flow. It floats back to you.
Then what happened?
Then I went back toward the front of the bus.
And what happened next?
There's something wrong with it. It stopped making noise. It just stopped. She killed it. She killed it.
She killed the chicken?
Take a love bus soon to Manila. It's love at first flight.
I didn't mean for her to kill it. I just wanted it to be quiet. It was a baby. She smothered her own baby.
Bo, how do I get into the business? How do I accomplish what you've accomplished? What's your advice for young people?
I'd say, well, you gotta just take a deep breath and give up. The system is rigged against you. Your hard work and talent will not pay off.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
I would say don't take advice from people like me who've gotten very lucky.
want to kill myself, I will. It's not hard to die. I could do it like right now. But like number 2,
Jesus Christ.
Damn. No, but that's real. Like you gotta be honest. Like why is everybody pretending like everything's okay? Everything's not okay. Like we are more connected than we've ever been. But I feel more alone than I've ever been. Like everybody stunts on Instagram. Everybody stunts all the time. Nobody shows like their buddy's funeral.
Nobody wants to feel vulnerable.
Nobody wants to be vulnerable.
You know, we're very like Taylor Swift telling you to follow your dreams is like a lottery winner saying, liquidize your assets, buy Powerball tickets. It works.
Yeah.
You will get, you won't. She's.
Yeah. No, but it is. What I do agree with is I give up a lot for luck. I say I work really hard. I think I have some ability, but I also got really lucky. And when some people act like that's not part of it, it makes me a little crazy.
Yeah, of course. And we're tall white guys. We overcame nothing to be here.
That I should play along with this horrendous manipulation of reality. That I should, maybe hook a dead octopus and wag it around. I mean, look, he's still peppy, he's still alive. What a triumphant day at sea, when in fact I wanted to murder everybody involved and then hang myself in the shower.
There was nothing standing in our way, and we barely got here. You have no chance.
What a fantastic message. Let's get that out there.
And there's going to be like little children singing later, and they have the light of God in their eyes, and they should be happy. But once you get a debit card, give up.
Okay.
I wish that I could get up in the early morning time and things would fall out of the sky into my lap. I wish I had the brain of a Tyrannosaurus Rex so that I wouldn't have to deal with all this crap. I wish that I'd been born with skin that turned to golden brown while at the beach relaxing in the summertime. I wish that I was good at football, baseball, and lacrosse, darts and basketball, and poker, golf, and chess. I'm sorry that they didn't hand it to me on a silver platter like they did to you. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to become the man you think I should aspire to. I wish I had the genes of Eduardo Verastegui, but I was effortlessly masculine as well. I wish that confidence was all you could see in my eyes, like those interviews in locker rooms with talented sports guys. I wish I had no self-awareness like the guys I know who float right through their lives without a thought, that I didn't give a shit what anybody thought of me, that I was so relaxed you'd think that I was bored. I'm sorry that they didn't hand it to me on a silver platter like they did to you. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to become the man you think I should aspire to.
was in a little town in Alaska. It wasn't the end of the world, but you can see it from there. And it was like all of a sudden I thought, I could drink. It's also that same thought you have if you look off a large building and go, I can fly. And within a week it was like, gone. And now, I realize I can't. So that was the gift.
People don't make albums anymore. They don't make albums. They just try to sell a bunch of little quick singles and they burn out and they put out a new one and they burn out and they put out a new one. People don't even listen to a body of work anymore. When I first started out, there was no internet, people taking pictures of you and putting your personal life or exploiting your personal life as entertainment. I think people are so brainwashed. You get up in the morning, you click on the computer, you see all these pictures, and it's all you think of is the picture and the image that you see all day, every day, and you don't see the human form. And I think when Nina Simone put out music, you loved her voice. That's what she wanted you to love. That was her instrument. But you didn't get brainwashed by her day-to-day life and what her child is wearing and who she's dating and, you know, all the things that really, it's not your business.
But were there any difficulties in can you be more specific?
No.
Why not?
Because it's our business. I have a real problem with people asking. Because it's not anyone's business, really. I can't keep trying to tell the others not to talk about it either because it's a bad idea.
But did you ever had the idea of quitting Radiohead and do your own stuff on your own?
Next question.
Do you have a problem with those questions?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's not your business. It's nobody's business for us.
I mean, it's just...
Well, I mean, I kind of basically said that earlier. It's just like, you know, but it's like, I do not want to be answering questions on that for the next fucking 5 years. And if I do, then I'll just stop doing interviews again. Because it's a fucking waste of time, really, for everybody concerned.
way that we would never stand for any other identity. You know, we wouldn't, but when it comes to women, we say they're fair game. And, you know, I really despair because I long for the day where somebody says something like Murphy says, which seems to be quite sensible as well as I was concerned. All right, it was pretty fruity language, but, you know, quite sensible. And then when the storm of abuse comes, from albeit, you know, a small minority, but nonetheless a storm of abuse, they say, do you know what? I couldn't care less.
So I can appreciate that our behaviors and our choices are the consequence of a long line of dominoes that fell prior to that behavior. But is it possible that I can intervene in the domino effect, so to speak? You know, in other words, can my recognition of the fact that genes have heritability, there's an epigenome, that there's a hormonal context, there's a historical context, can the knowledge of that give me some small shard of free will? Meaning, does it allow me to say, okay, I accept that my choices are somewhat predetermined, and yet knowing that gives me some additional layer of control? Is there any philosophical or biological universe in which that works?
Nah.
I want to direct our attention to an examination of what we mean by those words, free will. What does it mean to have a free will?
I don't believe in free will. What do you take me for? Because when it comes right down to it, we really have no choice at all. There goes my autonomy, 'cause you're around and I'm powerless now. Which gives that me, give me the feeling that I'm in control. I can see a free will. pretty soon it won't matter much anyway. Ain't no such thing as free will. Maybe we're just all blowing in the wind. Call it fate or a destiny. Welcome to times when it getting the better of me.
My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day, and if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
Bye-bye.
I will take him second. What else you got?
This POW over here. He was in the back of the truck when it was hit.
Half his chest is gone. Does he even have a pulse?
Oh, God. No.
Is there anything we can do for him, Doctor? Doctor?
Wasn't even a soldier. He was a musician. What happened to the other people in the truck with him?
He's the only one that made it this far.
Major, we have to prep the others. Why don't you take a break?
You can do it. You can set a goal and do it. Turn your spirit to it. It's your world, it's your life, it's your time. Every minute you can do it. Every day, yes you can. You can grow in your own way. You can do it. And we like to help.
Visa.
Song we'd be most surprised to hear on your iPod?
Jeez, you're really getting the burning questions here.
Do you have a song on your iPod?
I'm just like, it's not all me. Kids Bop?
Okay, that amuses me. I have no idea who he's talking about. If not music, what would you be doing?
I'd be a teacher.
Biggest splurge?
Like, who spent the most money? I spent $170,000 on a car. Stupid.
What kind of car?
G-Wagon. It's nice, but it's, well, I should have leased.
You leased it?
I should have leased it.
Favorite thing to do on a day off?
Take a nice walk and contemplate the deeper things in life.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Most embarrassing moment on stage?
Well, let's see. I've puked inside my mouth and swallowed it. That was
what?
Like I threw up.
On stage?
Well, just in my mouth and then swallowed it.
Did the audience know?
Oh, my pants fell down one time.
You forgot about that? Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Mac?
Hopefully, you know, doing a lot of different things in entertainment. Maybe I have a kid.
You're going to be bigger than you are now. Much bigger.
That's what I hope.
I predict it for you.
Thanks, man.
In our final moments, Mac will take your questions from social media, including what his favorite song off the new album is. And that new album will be out September 18th, and we'll be right back.